They are of the idea that the best way to deal with the issue of these people is to document them. No, we do not want people who are illegally in the country, and I emphasize illegally in the country. They are not undocumented. They are criminals who are in the country breaking our laws, making sure that they taunt us on social media. And you will see even on this video, they will be commenting and trying to say the most horrible things. Your department has the greatest responsibility of protecting this country, and it starts by protecting its borders. You, sir, have a duty to make sure that this country, the citizens of this country, are also safe and protected. So now that you guys tried that thing of calling me Mozambican the same way that you are saying Zandi is Zimbabwean, Nigeria nalo phambili lona elenza ukuthi ube nenzonde ngaka. In a choice between dying and dating a Nigerian, I'd choose death. Hi guys, I'd like to send this message to the Minister of Home Affairs, Mr. Leon Schreiber, who we have tried on numerous occasions and in numerous ways to try and get hold of him and get his department to at least engage us and listen to what South Africans have to say. I know I'm not the only one who's been trying to get attention, because when I look at his Twitter account or X account, I can see that a lot of people have actually been sending the message to him about how we feel when it comes to illegal immigrants. Now, it's clear from the posture that our government and other political parties have assumed that they are of the idea that the best way to deal with the issue of these people is to document them. And I am a South African who I know is representing millions of us, and I'm saying no. We do not want people who are illegally in the country, and I emphasize illegally in the country. They are not undocumented. They are criminals who are in the country breaking our laws. They are here illegally and they are breaking our laws, and they do not have to be rewarded for it by being given documents that make them comfortable to stay in the country. Second to that, they are staying in the country with South Africans. And if you're doing them a favor, you're not doing them a favor by giving them documents to be in South Africa amongst the very same people who have had enough of them. And the reason South Africans have had enough is because they are entitled, they are rude, they are arrogant, they are criminals. Some of them are here making sure that they taunt us on social media. And you will see even on this video, they will be commenting and trying to say the most horrible things. They are swearing at us every day, calling us names and saying all kinds of things. So no, don't document them, deport them. That's what we want. Now, if you're saying it's too expensive to deport them, here is an idea. For every single person that you find who's in the country illegally, make them pay. Charge them, fine them, make them pay for breaking our laws. Now, the reason why we've had enough of people who are in the country legally is because they have become too comfortable, and they have become the ones who want to make us feel like we're the ones that do not belong. So no, they're not coming into our communities to respectfully stay in the country. No, they are coming to use the country for all that they can, to benefit themselves in the best way that they can, and they define themselves outside the law. Yet every single time we are reminded of their human rights. What about our human rights as South Africans? Do we not have the right to say we have had enough of people who are not South African coming into this country and abusing this country, abusing our resources? The Department of Home Affairs has a duty, and its duty is not to hand out IDs and passports. The same passports, by the way, that have lost its value because of the way it's been handed out and the way there's so much fraud going on in that department. This passport, even internationally, is known now and has been identified to be used by criminals from all over Africa, because we opened our border and we opened up ourselves as the Home Affairs Department to criminals who are not patriotic, who are committing treason but are allowed to get away with it. So, Mr. Schreiber, your duty is not to have a Home Affairs department where it's just about handing out birth certificates, IDs, marriages, and passports. Your department has the greatest responsibility of protecting this country, and it starts by protecting its borders and protecting it from people who are in your department to create fraud and corruption. We can't have people who don't have an identity walking around in South Africa because their identities were stolen by the likes of Chidima, who proudly broadcasts herself in Cape Town, yet apparently her documents have been revoked. What did your department do to make sure that she is taken out the country, she never comes back, or she is charged for the crimes that she has committed? Instead, she's on Instagram, she's on Twitter, she's on Facebook, posting and making fun of how she's here and she's here to stay. So, Mr. Schreiber, please take your job seriously. Because the saddest thing about people like yourselves is that you are voted for by the people, but once you get into power, you no longer want to engage with us and hear what it is that we want. You no longer want to hear. You, sir, have a duty to make sure that this country, the citizens of this country, are also safe and protected. And it starts by creating a border. So charge those people who are in the country illegally, make them pay for every single time that they're found to be in the country illegally before deporting them. Take that same money that you are taking from them, use it to transport them back home, and use it to build a border. Because we are tired of being told that there's no border, there's no border. If there's no border, build it. It's the one thing that South Africans want, and it's the one thing that we deserve. We do not deserve to be sharing our space with people who are here to just take. Our citizenship should be given to people who will come into the country and create things that will make this country better, that will make this country thrive. Not people who are here to take from our country and bring to their own country, or take whatever they can and commit crimes and kill people and run away back home. We don't have an option to go anyway. No matter what we do, our only option is to stay here, because unfortunately, unlike yourselves, we're not lucky to be able to travel and give ourselves documents to be citizens of other countries, and we can only be stuck in South Africa. And we need South Africa to work, because our future, our pride is in this country. And even South Africans in other parts of the world need to come back to a South Africa that's working and that's properly functioning. So, Mr. Schreiber, please, we call on to you. Go into Parliament and take the posture of someone who's protecting this country. Take the posture of someone who wants to listen to the people, not someone who's there in that office to serve himself. You are serving us, and as South Africans in general, our voice is loud and it's clear. We are tired of illegal immigrants, and they have to go. Their countries are waiting for them. So now that you guys tried that thing of calling me Mozambican the same way that you are saying Zandi is Zimbabwean, because my name is Jacinta, which happens to be a Roman Catholic name, and I am from a very staunch Catholic home. You are turning around now and saying that in Nigeria, apparently because I dated a Nigerian who broke my heart. I want you to know something, ne? And I want you, when you think of the name Jacinta, to think about this. This is me, ne? I don't drink alcohol. I've never drank alcohol because it was a choice. I don't smoke because it was a choice. I don't do drugs because it was a choice. I don't do clubs, I don't go partying, I don't go grooving, I don't go sleeping around with different men. It was a choice. And I want you to know that given a chance to choose, and in a choice between dying and dating a Nigerian, I'd choose death. And I want you to know that that has nothing to do with the fact that I hate Nigerians or I hate foreigners, for that matter. It's just because it's a choice. So I want you to understand that What I'm doing has nothing to do with me being hurt or me being brokenhearted by some man, because some of you think that life starts and ends with men. That's why your thinking is so narrow. But what I'm doing has to do with my future as a South African. It has to do with the future of this country that I was born in, that I so love, the future of our children as a country. And it has everything to do with the fact that I can't sit back and watch while people destroy our country and try and gaslight us by telling us it's because we're black. Being black doesn't mean that everyone must come to South Africa and ruin our country. We can be black in every other African country. Doesn't mean you must all come be black here in this country. Ne? And I'm saying this again. You guys have had years to set yourself up and go back to your country. We gave you, we were polite, we lived with you, but every time we started accepting the behavior, you started becoming more and more brave. Our cities look like a junk that you come from. Our children are no longer safe because of you. Kidnappings on a high, things that we didn't even know growing up. When I was growing up, there's certain things that I was enjoying that I know my children can no longer enjoy because of the way that we are living now. So what I'm doing is putting myself at the front and saying that I'm not going to stand by and watch while people destroy our country and tell us it's because people are looking for a better life. We also deserve a better life as South Africans. And that better life doesn't mean accommodating everyone to come here and take. Those days are gone, guys. I keep saying, if you guys know what's best for you, stop arguing and fighting with us on comments and swearing at us on social media. That's just fueling our fire even more, making us even want to do it every day even more. You're not going to stop us. The love and passion that we have for this country is not going to die just because you swore at me on TikTok. Like, come on, think about it now. The same love and passion that we have for our country is the same love and passion you should have for your own country. And I'm telling you, you would be in a better place today. So keep swearing at us, see what it's going to do. It's not going to change anything.